I'm sure he did.
Somebody had to check him, dude.
Any coach with him. Somebody don't be coming over here crying, bro.
Say,
No motherfucker. Yeah, I want to see the tears.
Man, I don't know what he said. He got in his ear.
You know what he said.
That motherfucker got up and he was like,
I got to call him to see if we're going to have him on Monday.
bro.
Dominique, he supposed to check him.
He told you.
He got to check with
He got to check. Oh, yeah.
They
real sensitive about all that.
They don't even let you film next game.
Shut on, but they told me next year.
Yeah.
They done got in trouble already with doing stuff with the media.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't. I mean, they get ready to change all. They talked to me down the state.
Next episode will be
all this.
You mad?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
You fired up. Trey, we on yet?
Yeah, you are.
Watch yourself.
Check yourself before you break your
I
know you know that song.
You know I know.
Your boy.
You said
That's
Same.
Born.
Got the music on yet? Okay.
Born. Not slingers.
Mic check. Mic check. Am I on?
Again.
Oh, okay.
check.
In the building.
Oh, yeah, we good.
Mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
You like sugar though.
Mic check. Am I on?
That's why you looking at you and say you sweet. You like dark
You
chocolate.
starting shit again. You just said that shit just the other day.
It's my cup.
Hey man, I was still laughing on the way home.
I'm blaming my cup.
Trey was like, man,
Wakanda forever. It's in my cup.
That's in my trunk.
oh shit, we just playing.
We go at halftime. I mean at the break. I said halftime, motherfucker. Nah, you know I'm an athlete. I said halftime, motherfucker. I meant break.
I don't need nothing.
What's on the break?
She said something in her trunk.
Oh.
No, I ain't got nothing here, but
Really?
Hey man, this gonna be the next coach. Oh, you can you talk about that?
I mean, I can talk about it.
Look,
Ain't
that's
nothing to talk
why. Hey, I
about.
said you earlier today.
Yeah, I just want to say nothing.
Pala had you
Get you in trouble.
Pala asked you some questions. You be like,
Word is.
yeah.
I was at work today, and a girl that go to Duncanville High School said that Sean Williams got the job. You know what Sean Williams? Yes. Yeah. I said, oh shit. I think so. He got the job at Duncanville.
Hey, I know. So you're saying I got a place to work my kids.
I'm in Urban McArthur right now, man. I'm
I hear your press ass. Almost the press ass.
Hey, I said, you sure? She said, I'll tell you what I know. So I put up my tweet with him on it. They said, you know him. I said, yeah, I called that out.
I think you'll get into it.
I'm trying to hold that money out. Man, Dyer said some crazy shit to me the other day, though.
Look, you talking about my sister something too, and I was like, what?
You know, he said they contacted him, dude.
Oh, real? I'm shocked. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
They did like this, yeah. They're trying to win, man. They want to win.
Football coach. Superintendent got fired. He ain't going nowhere. I said the superintendent got fired. I went in there and said, hey, false alarm. Superintendent got fired. Went in and pulled it.
You're going to war before the storm this weekend?
Hey, y'all be catching Ty on his posts during the day. Y'all be reading it. Y'all be like,
All the time. Bad guy. I'll be off the wall like a motherfucker sometimes. Bad guy, folks.
I have to know when the difference when I'm on the meds.
Oh, that was different.
For real. When I be for real, that's when they be thinking I be playing.
then when you be playing, you be
When I be playing, I be.
Like, what's the goal, Mike? I mean, it's like OG status when you get the goal, Mike.
no.
When I made that post and I told boy, just say while you on Facebook, they get you doing something by I try to check me on Facebook, I'll beat you up. I ain't finna go back and forth on Facebook and say, what? I'm just gonna beat you up.
No, I got a charge. I got a
That's how you know I'm serious.
You got the plug.
Yeah. I was like, hey, you know,
Try not to use all the juice stuff.
so what is it? The skin is just, yeah.
Try not to use all the juice.
That's what it's called, the skin, so I can change it. Some of them don't work for broadcasting, that's why a lot of them don't.
Which one was on?
I call it the red. So that one. And
You changed it in the middle, like right now, you changed it. You know.
I think you instead of the arms so you can really see how sharp you
I was talking to you in the picture. That's all I need to
I think you
see.
standing on the rug.
It don't matter what I was standing on. All I need is
And I didn't see that in that picture.
I'll show you. Next time I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna have a George on for real. You gonna be like, damn, we
Go!
made-
Here comes.
Oh my
You made-
God,
you cut it out.
cut it all off. Did you cut your hair off? Stop, what you stop? It's all
Come
gone.
up with this and that. I say, how do you know which one?
I gotta erase them
I'm all gonna charge him up.
because he sent me like, man, it's a hit or miss.
What?
On the drop intro.
Intro, yeah. Hey, I just got a text. I got another dude making one too. Stanley, but he making one with all our,
What's the name that ain't never been heard? Did they say on the intro?
oh, them Jews.
No.
Mark.
Who?
Mark?
Who's Mark? No, it don't. It's another name. They come on.
Mark, Coach Trey,
Oh, L Boogie.
Yeah, it's here loud too. And L Boogie.
He did it. Make that before we end the team.
we gonna have to fix that up.
On Iron Roger Radio. Hey, you can follow us on Facebook at Disney Sports Access. You can follow us on Instagram at Disney Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter at Disney SA.
The Bears and
Hey man, you want to call in? We got a couple of guest hosts tonight. You want to call in and debate with them, talk to them, and ask them anything. Welcome back, welcome back. Hey man, we also have a special guest, a guest host tonight, Mr. I always call him Lil Sean, but since he's around almost 30,
That's still
we gonna call him Sean Williams.
years old.
Hey, we not here to interview Sean really, but I do want to give a little background. Hey, we get so
You better be ready for it all.
Hey, we got Sean in the Williams, the son of Sean Sr., dude I used to coach with at Tech Select, and his mom is, I call her P. Williams. Okay, we also have Sean, mom. Believe it or not, both his parents played for Central Oklahoma.
UCO,
Right.
Edmond.
And not only that, his mom played like to 7 pregnant with you, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
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 She's on a JV coach,
Assistant
Assistant.
Irvin McArthur.
MacArthur, to become, yeah. Uh,
If y'all smart,
he is on there.
you better go on and hire this dude, you know.
Yeah.
He has a reach.
So I said all that to say that we got somebody here that knows sports with Bo Brown. We gave out Bo Brown accolades and everything.
Hey, man. Hold on. Let me give you some accolades real quick for everybody. Probably since I was 10 or 11 years old. Been one of the best, probably top 3, top 5 summertime coaches. Net Burners, Tech Select. Yeah, Patrick, man.
I keep hearing Pat good coach.
I mean, he
Pat's a great coach, man.
He said
It's all because he's eye level.
Oh,
Hey, all my
I told
players,
you I'm unfiltered this time.
all my players are taller than me, man. But he said top 3, y'all. I'm number 1.
Top 3, top 5, let me see.
And that's not self-proclaimed. Hey, man, I got a question for you guys. And that's why we lost. Whether he was entertaining, but he had to
I
fight.
mean, if you pay me $5 million, you can beat my ass too.
He didn't get beat.
I'm just saying.
No, she's saying like
Oh,
whoever, like
What
whoever.
about
There's
anybody?
somebody out here.
I heard you.
Anybody got any other complaints about
Okay, wait.
Look,
Usain Bolt?
I got somebody to fight back. I like that.
No basketball player. Yeah, no basketball.
I got, that's just the
It's
first
10 on.
time.
It's
But
10.
you know what?
the top
But
five.
you know
Yeah,
what?
he's saying
should be in there.
Usain Bolt shouldn't be number 2, and I'm a track star. I'm gonna tell you that now. He shouldn't be number 2.
That's
I'm sorry,
fair.
Serena and Michael Phelps should be above him.
Okay.
Now that I might, that I probably can.
Now,
agree
I'm
with.
just
Me,
saying.
I can
my
agree with
personal
that.
list, Serena would be number 1.
Right.
That's just me.
She could be. She
Mhm.
could. Top 2 at least.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
Mike
6 through 10, and this is gonna raise some real
Some hell.
Tiger Woods number 6, and I'm talking about the last 15 years, so he ain't done.
Top athletes, right?
LeBron James number 7,
The king.
and Lionel Messi,
Mhm.
the soccer player,
Yeah.
Billy Gay number 8.
He could be higher.
He could be
Yeah.
top 3.
He could be higher.
Tom Brady number 9,
Oh,
Barry Bonds
Don't you dare do
number
this.
10.
Hey,
Don't you dare do this.
Oh, here
Don't
we
do
go.
this.
Hold on,
Oh,
what you got, Sean?
You said Tom Brady number 9?
Number
Tom
9.
Brady was number 9.
Why
Tom
not?
Brady.
Why not?
I can't hate on Tom Brady. 5 championships. He
8
deserved
Super
to be on
Bowl
the list.
appearance.
Yeah, right. He deserved to be on the list. He's Tom Brady, the man. He was-
So anybody got a problem with Barry Bonds being in the top 10?
Top
Yes.
10.
This
Yes.
Yes, this
Yes.
list, yes.
Yes.
Why? But
That's
what
not
you
his
say?
era.
You said the
Top
last 10
15.
years?
I said
15.
15.
That's not his era.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in
this
that. He's
list.
not in
Okay.
that.
He shouldn't be in that
Who
list.
who
I
should
thought
be
he'd
there?
been retired that long.
Who should be in there?
You only got one basketball. Somebody else, a basketball player got on there.
Probably like Kobe.
I mean, Kobe my favorite. I'm a rock with Kobe.
Kobe.
I can't stand Kobe.
But
I don't like Kobe, but I say
Right.
Kobe should be in, at least in the top 10.
How many?
Move Barry and put Kobe.
Why you can't stand
Kobe should be up there.
I like
I say I
Kobe.
don't like Kobe.
dude, though.
I like Kobe
But he
game.
should be there.
I like Kobe game, but
No.
I'm a LeBron off at that list.
Hey, AV, I just asked you who you think is number 1.
Why you let him punk you like that?
I'm the be
I
respectful.
know you worse than that.
I got it.
Come
I
on.
know. I'm all right. I'm respect my
I
elders.
not taught you better than that.
I'm respect my elders on the show.
Who got the mic? Turn-
You said she was coming
Get
back.
up.
You told her she was coming back. So
Tim
you
Duncan
gotta deal with it.
Tim Duncan might be in there. Last 15 years? He got
Yeah.
4.
What's the stats on Dunk? I know you don't look them up.
He
He
Tom.
got 4 rings in the last 15 years.
Okay, so
If Tom
at
Brady
the
gonna
end
be
of
in
the
there
day,
with
Barry
4,
Bonds shouldn't be there.
yeah.
Barry Bonds shouldn't be in there. So you can put Tim or Kobe in there.
I take
You take Barry out, put Tim in there.
So
Look,
another man who
Brady in, 'cause
another
he
man who
football
won 4
football
championships.
player.
You gotta have Brady in there.
Somebody, some football
Hold
player.
on, man. Let me.
You really crashing this bus that you
Yeah,
drive.
because every time we all start talking, we can't hear. If they listen on the radio, we all talking at the same time. They can't hear.
Yeah.
So who you say should be number 1?
We go with Serena.
Serena Williams.
They got Serena. Serena.
Okay. Guru. Real talk. Twitter man.
Bo Brown.
Alright.
If y'all not,
He finna say it for real while you playing.
if, for everybody listening,
Serena Williams.
for people that's listening ain't watching,
Hey,
she said,
Serena.
bro, that man face, boy.
When that white dude leave you, me and Bo and they ground waiting on you.
Lord, Jesus. That was Tuesday.
Hey, Bo,
We on
who you
Wednesday.
say should be number 1,
I
Bo?
say
Come join the
Serena.
party.
Serena Williams. Trey.
I got 1 and 1 A. I got Phelps and Serena. I'm with her.
No,
Okay.
Phelps
Phelps
is
should
right
be
there.
in.
He's number 2.
Yeah.
What you
What
say,
about
Ty?
You can't go wrong with
Ty?
that.
Right there.
Who you say number
So
1?
we-
Hey, you got the phone on, man, because this dude about to drive my phone crazy.
I'm sorry.
You got the phone turned on, Cletus?
Yes.
Oh, somebody trying to call in right now,
Sir,
man.
I'm sorry.
Tell them get their own service.
I'm sorry, sir. I want to hear what you about to say.
Look, in the last 15 years,
My militant.
Yeah, what you say, last
what are you
15
judging
years?
now?
Oh, Mark trying to get in.
Just
Oh,
everything.
shit.
Just a dominant athlete in their sport.
And see, dominant is the thing that I pay attention to.
Dominant
That's why I go with
means-
Phelps and Serena.
Hey,
Mark probably about to go
militant
off.
Mark trying to call.
Hey,
me.
Mark talking about y'all answer the phone.
He texts me too.
You can't read it.
Tennis,
He said y'all ain't answer the
He
phone.
say answer the
tennis
phone.
is like second tier. So you
Don't
can't-
do
you
it.
can't
Don't
put
do it.
tennis
That's on
on.
site.
Hold up on his ass.
What's up, Mark? Militant.
What's up, nephew?
What's up? First of all, Barry Bonds is definitely top 10.
Yeah, we took him out of
the
the.
fact that if you ever paid attention to baseball, the pitchers will tell you that man is the greatest player, top 5 player.
That's true.
15 years
Number
though.
two,
Right,
We
right.
said
LeBron
15.
James shouldn't be in the top 5. Point one, two.
Not that era.
Who? Who did you say? Who did you say?
LeBron James should be in the top 5 now.
What?
Mark don't like
Man,
LeBron.
you a hater, man. Hang the phone.
Hey,
up.
three,
Mark don't
five,
like
eight.
LeBron, bro. Let me hear him.
You can't be the most dominant.
Let him say Kobe.
We say come on.
You only got 3 championships.
Player, not team. Not team.
We talking about players.
Talking about players.
Not
But
team.
winning is a part of that, though.
Yeah,
Winning
it is a
winning
part of
is a part of
it.
that.
But ain't nobody
But
big.
LeBron, like, what is he in the final? What's his record?
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
I mean,
That don't scream greatness to me.
Kobe, you know, I'm
think that's my point.
everybody knows Kobe.
LeBron don't play with
I'm not even talking about Kobe not being a top 10. And basketball is a different sport. Even though he went to, in 10 years, he only hit the playoffs one time during those 10 years. I mean, that's still dominant. He won 5 championships.
Get to your point, sir.
He went to the final 7 times in 10 years. You know, that's saying a lot. The times I hit 7 times and lost a lot. But, you know,
Bro,
DC
but
there.
Serena Williams and Tiger Woods should be 1 and 2, simple as that. It's just one.
I got Phelps on the
Mark,
side.
I agree with
Hey,
that.
nephew, we said the last 15 years, and Tiger hadn't won a major.
Phelps and Serena.
He ain't won nothing in the last 15 years.
since he ran to that tree.
No one has more medals than him.
He won enough in them 5 years before this last 10.
He did.
Yeah, he was dominant before that. but I'm
5
just
years
saying-
before the last 10.
But
he
we
was
can't count.
killing.
We can't count the
But we,
fans.
I guess we talking about overall
15.
But you
15.
can't kick out Michael Phelps. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Phelps is
Michael,
Hey,
Michael
you
Phelps
may-
smoke
hey,
weed
hey,
too. You
Carl.
can't kick him out.
Nah, yeah.
Hey, Carla, you may.
Y'all might as well put some NASCAR people in there if y'all just going by domination.
I mean, I
Jeff
can put
Gordon.
Patrick up in there.
Huh?
I
Jeff
can put
Gordon.
Patrick up in there.
No, she ain't been dominant. Hey, nephew,
That's what I said.
hey, we appreciate the call, man, and we knew what your point was gonna be. We appreciate you voicing that.
Call back in later.
Well, I feel some type of way.
Call
because I
back in
got-
later. We got some more
He
topics
gonna
coming
say
up in a
Kobe
minute.
if you say
I
It,
that.
it depends on how you define
Thanks, Mark.
what parameters you're going by off this.
Really,
Is
really,
it
yeah.
just domination? Is it accolades? Is
It gotta be just.
because it's a bunch of dominant athletes that never did win anything
Right.
too. So you gotta take all
I
that.
mean, I
into
got
account.
5 rings and y'all ain't say my name.
That's
Oh,
5.
She ain't rotated it.
I got you. I got you.
Man, that was yesterday. Chill out.
How long LeBron been in the league?
Hey, man, we
This
go.
is 15 season.
In
Hey.
15 years,
He been
he's
the
been the
man.
best basketball player in the league for at least 13
LeBron
years.
James-
Oh 09, he's been the best since 09. After that, yeah. Kobe.
Oh, he been.
For the 15 years he's been in the league, he's been
So
at
far-
least the
Oh, I
most
thought you
dominant
said-
player
So,
for 13
Come on,
years.
man.
No, how many years it wasn't Kobe?
Not my 13.
His first 3 years, he was horrible, man.
It wasn't
Oh,
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
No,
I'm
he said
saying
LeBron.
Oh, LeBron. Yeah.
LeBron.
Nobody talking about Kobe, but
When LeBron got to the league, he was
And
not
Trey.
the best player in the
No,
league. though.
Kobe didn't even start.
It didn't
Sorry, LeBron wasn't the best player trade, but he was one of the best coming in.
Right.
Because that
He
team,
maintained
that,
So was
that the
Melo,
whole
so was
time.
the first team
so
he
was
took,
Chris Paul.
hold on, player. The first team he took to the championship, that Cleveland team, there's no way in hell they're supposed to go. They shouldn't even went to
They had
the
Lou.
Final Four in college.
Let me-
Was
let
it
me-
Ty
Lue was on the
Ty
team.
Lue on the team? Ty-
Ruben Williams.
Did that team win 60 games though?
Hey, let me
No, they didn't
do
win 60.
They won the team that won 60? Yeah, that was the 60.
Let me do a little
Was
personal.
that year that LeBron took him all the way?
The first, I
Okay.
think they won that man.
I know you old and all.
All I know is
If you can
LeBron never
remember
lost in the
back to
first round of playoff.
Between 04 and about 08,
All I know is
09.
LeBron
You
never
mean to
lost in the
tell me
first
you
round of
said
playoff.
LeBron was better than Kobe?
No, I didn't say that.
What I was arguing was he said he's been the best since he's been in the league.
He said the last 13 years.
No, I said at least 13.
At least 13
I
of the
wouldn't even say
15.
13. I'll say 10.
No.
You say how many?
Was it 2008?
You said
Yeah,
10?
I said 10.
Because
Kobe was still winning championships at a high level in 2008, 2009. So you mean to tell me?
2010 to go to the.
Yeah, they had 2010. So you mean to tell me that LeBron was better than Kobe?
So,
04
Player,
to 2010.
player.
Okay, player.
Sean, what you think?
They won the same. They won the same amount of
I'm sorry,
MVPs, and Kobe got one.
What you say, Sean?
2 more
I'm
championships.
Kobe though. I'm around
2 more championships and 1 more MVP, and the same amount of
Well, I'm
MVPs in
supposed to
that
put him on the
time frame.
list. So.
Man, Trey.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I still say
Point
LeBron.
proven.
Still saying on the
I
last
still gonna
15
say
years.
That's
LeBron.
why we. Yeah.
Of the body of work of the last 15 years, not Kobe last few years.
LeBron.
LeBron James.
Jerry Williams said he was the best in 09. From
LeBron.
09 on. So about 8 or 9.
Oh, Legere said that?
Yeah, LeJerry said
Dog
that.
then.
Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate you listening, Lil Jerry. Hey, Lil Jerry and the rest of y'all, we're going to take a quick break. And you listen to this Net Sports Access Show on I Am Royalty Radio. Hey, we're going to play one song, man, and we'll be right back.
Boom, chicka, wah, wah.
What you know about that?
Hey, man, we all can't talk at the same time, bro.
But it's a hot
Y'all
topic.
want some eye contact. No, I'm serious. I'm telling you, put them headphones on, you'll see. So you know, we all can't talk at the same time.
We were still heavily criticizing LeBron in 2011 when he lost that championship. He didn't win one too much. 2012. I just can't call him best in that time frame. Now, it's dead on, I mean, but he got it. George,
Look up who the 14 left in that I know Oklahoma State and St. Mary's. No, who else? He ain't talking about NIT yet, huh?
Alright, LeBron came in the league in 04. In 05, he was an NBA All-Star. He was an All-Star.
Yo.
you better slow that music. Oh my God.
Hold on, we're gonna do the intro again, man.
My bad.
Run that track back, man.
This
I was
dude
there.
fired up about
Hey,
something.
baby.
Hey, man, we're going to jump into this high school basketball weekly with Paul, the Real Talk Guru. We're going to talk about some AAU talk. We still not ready. Okay.
What was the name of the song? Oh.
We come, hey, we
Hey,
come,
you can't
hey,
tell them that.
hey, we really appreciate you being in Miss Bo and Sean Williams. Hey, we really do appreciate you guys coming and giving your input. Going. We need you to join in
First
on the
of all,
topic.
no,
No,
I didn't.
ain't no first of all.
I didn't
I done said what I said.
Everything
So-
I said, I was speaking of must talk.
Not when you turn your head and tell them the trade. I see everything.
I said nothing to say.
I got it on tape. Okay, hey man, we're gonna jump into this high school basketball weekly with Paul, the Real Talk Guru. We're gonna get some AAU talk in.
You ready, Paul?
I'm ready, B.
Came out the womb ready.
Rick Fox.
This thing take me to get drunk in here a little bit. Hey, want to send a first shout out to my boy out of Byron Nelson High School, David DeQuazy, on a visit out to Butler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, he might be getting a little some action out there, man. So I'm sorry, not Butler, Bucknell.
Bucknell, okay.
Bucknell. 6'9" kid, man, got a chance to really be real nice, man. We were gonna try to sneak him in a little Texas spot, but you know he's kind of already committed to going somewhere
You
else.
say we, but I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Part of a movement, brother. I'm
Oh,
part of a
okay.
movement. It ain't just me. All right. This weekend, the Test of Waters tournament. Tony Johnson and the Dallas Mustangs put it down. But Urban DFW Elite stole the show. 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman, JV, and varsity won it all. Every division. Now, don't get me wrong. We had a lot of missing pieces or missing teams at this tournament. Let's keep things in perspective.
Okay.
Okay, varsity, There's gonna be a problem this spring and summer, y'all. Y'all think Jazz all well now? Out. By the way, Jazzy's not on the sideline no more, y'all. Jazzy in the stands watching. He's taking on more of a directive role.
Who coaching the team? Galen?
Nope. Galen is an assistant coach to Derek Perkins. Shout out to Derek Perkins. Derek Perkins got his first coaching job with a team called DeSoto Heat. Y'all remember DeSoto Heat, right?
No.
Yeah, you remember DeSoto Heat.
You remember them, son?
The creator.
Yeah,
The creator is sitting right here.
Don't make me do
We can let them
So anyway.
for a little bit.
Anyway, we get people jobs.
Oh, yeah.
We give people jobs, baby. We get ready to announce a job in Duncanville. I don't need to go there no more, but we're gonna move on.
Okay.
The best player at this tournament, Urban DFW Elite, 2020 player, playing Boston, 6'10", maybe. We have trouble saying this dude's name. We call him Angel, but his name is Ang, A-N-G, Kakalongo, from the Congo.
I know who won't be saying that.
Hey man, big fella was about to break rims. Man, I'm telling you, the Duncanville Fieldhouse people were nervous watching him play. That's how hard he was slamming that ball. Face to face slamming too. Good feet. Dude kind of remind me a little bit on the Elijah Wan. You know,
That's some high praise.
Hold on, not totally there, but he kind of gave me a little resemblance. Let's make sure we clarify that.
Please do something
I ain't
built
saying
like
he
that.
is, but you can see some of the moves and the foot. I'm talking about footwork. You know, Elijah has some damn good feet,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Soccer player.
Without a doubt.
For sure.
He did.
Y'all remember Jethro that used to play for Jazz?
I do.
All he did was beat things on the rim.
Yep.
Right.
You know, blocking the shots. On this one here is offensively. I'm telling you, he's going to be a problem. Going to shake up the national 2020 rankings. I promise you that. I brought him, to this forefront last year on Twitter when I told y'all about this dude. So I'm telling you right now, those of y'all that are at the top of that rankings on the 2020 boards, get ready.
Well, what school is Bob?
He's out in West Virginia, going to a prep school in West Virginia right now.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna leave it at that,
What's
cuz
funny
I'm
about
leaving it at
that?
that. Because we all know they end up some kind of way here in Dallas
Oh, okay.
for the right person.
Right.
Great way to
So
use that.
we're gonna leave it at that right there, all right? Another player, man, that was truly off the chain, y'all. Lancaster point guard, another freshman, Wade Taylor. I told you all about this dude last year. Y'all seen it in high school for Lancaster this year. How him and Mike gonna coexist these next 2 years at that point guard gonna be something to watch out for, man. You know, I think it can be done. It's good having 2-point guards on the floor in high school ball. So, but I'm telling you right now, Wade Taylor is the future. I've been seen it. I've been dipped head in it and saw it. That kid is unreal, man. The speed, the shots. You know, he does everything, man. I'm telling you, when you guys see him, you're gonna love him, man. I'm telling you that.
Oh,
right
you
now.
talking about
Wade
the
Taylor?
kid? What, number 4? For Lancaster, he's on varsity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fresh.
Nah, he got some top. But hey, here's the deal with him. I seen him play. He can play. But if he don't get a trainer, he gonna be the same player as a freshman when he's a junior.
Well, his sister,
And his cousin is listening. You hear me, Stanley? You
Hey.
got to get a trainer.
ask Stanley about his sister. They don't need no training.
His sister.
Ask his sister is USA basketball for Lincoln. Whoever he got right now, and whoever she got.
Jeremiah Jeffers' sister, what was his sister name? Jeffers?
Yeah, Mo.
Right.
Mariah.
Yeah, and Jeremiah needed plenty of training.
Well,
I don't care what the sister doing.
well,
That boy gotta get some training.
You
man.
talking
That's
about-
fine.
talking about two
And I love
different,
Jeremiah Jeffers.
yeah,
You know
but
that.
you're talking about two different sets of minds here, man. You're talking about a kid that wanted to be like his sister or better than his sister. I'm talking about a kid that ain't concerned about that. I'm just telling you it's in the genes. You know,
Right.
mama used to coach, the daddy used to coach. You know what I'm saying? It's in the genes, bro. So I'm telling you right now, bro, it's gonna come. I'm not right now. Watch what I tell you, and I'm just gonna say.
If he don't get a trainer, we gonna be saying You'll be like, dang, man, he gonna be a junior, and we're gonna say he still look like he was
pretty slim.
Now, that's the deterrent right now is the height. But my thing is that speed, bro, and the way he scores and how electric he is. I'm telling you right now.
But see,
that dude's gonna be the future.
And that's the difference. When I'm looking at basketball players, I look at what basketball moves are you making. You know, the speed. I always love you. LeSean Trey can tell you, I love speed. He's athletic. But if you can't do a 1-2 dribble pull up, a 1-2 dribble spin pull up, a step back, and you ain't working on that,
he got all that.
All that.
He got all that.
I ain't seen it.
Okay. I'll tell you right now. Keep your eyes open. I'm making other plans for D1 colleges. Start thinking, start lowering, start altering your plans for D1. Honestly, see if he ain't done it. If he ain't got no athleticism. Start altering your plans of what level your son is going to play basketball. And we're talking about basketball, son.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking.
I only talk basketball when we're talking basketball.
I'm asking, did he pick another sport if they under 6? That's what I was asking.
No,
I didn't. I ain't said nothing about football.
Look
at
I
ain't said nothing about football.
No,
go ahead.
He can start
Guru,
balling.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Guru.
So, secondly, if you and you don't even weigh 140 pounds, your kid is 5'5" and you that skinny, parents, start altering your expectations on how high he's going. Stop listening to these guys that's throwing these all-star programs, these little all-star, and you're a senior right now.
He practices.
You know, they doing these all-star, unsigned senior things, you know.
That's called money.
Yeah, what's that called?
Money.
Yeah.
And that's coming from somebody who knows.
You know, alter. I'm saying alter. This is the problem I got with some of the media guys, and I'm not talking about Hitler because a lot of them doing it right.
Your boy Dre is watching right now. You can give him a shout out.
Hey Dre, love you, dog. Hey, I said it earlier. Roger Franklin, without bringing up Dre, I tell you, I got to come back to another story on that one. Man, reading hearts, they play their hearts out. And my man Trey was in that book. Oh yeah, Roger Franklin. Oh my God. Anyway, another story. But if you 5'5", seriously, man, your kids are 5'5". You and your wife under 5'6". Start making plans for going to D2 or lower. Seriously, because you're gonna keep waiting out. You're gonna keep waiting out and think listening to your basketball coach who ain't never coached nowhere, he ain't never got nobody in the school, right? Alter your mind into thinking, or bamboozle, what they call it, hoodwinking, and you thinking that you going to D1 because you playing for me. You understand what I'm saying? And it don't happen. Come on, man.
Hey, and Paul not just saying it just because he think he's just talking. He lived it.
Yeah, I got a small kid.
Yeah, Jude was a hell of a player to me.
Yeah. And I got a kid that was under 6 feet.
And this what parents need to really think about. It's not a downgrade or degrading or something. If you go to college and it's paid for, because my daughter went to college and that shit wasn't paid for.
Yeah. So
that's the main. That should always be the main goal, to get my son college paid for. Am I right, Sean?
No, you're right, man. What I would tell a lot of parents, man, college is college. D2, NAIA, D3. Get you a free education, man. Get you that degree. Get to the money, man.
Because at the end of the day, the bottom line is, if you're good enough, wherever you go, somebody's gonna find you. It don't matter where you go. If you're good enough, they're gonna find you.
But stop right there, because that phrase right there is part of the problem that we have. Because too many coaches, and I'm not saying you do this, right? Too many coaches use that. I believe I can fly. Right. Story. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is, when they don't make it, you can't find that dude no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
This is what needs to be happening, like what I do with you guys. Exposure.
Okay.
Portfolios. Bios.
Man,
That was Tuesday.
Hey, honestly,
I'm just saying.
And you get that. I don't think a lot of people do enough bios and that what you're talking about.
Like with my daughter, she's 5'3". She's going to D1 for volleyball. Her vertical is crazy. And that's because.
Volleyball?
What?
You gotta
You
be
better Google.
special.
Hold on.
She
You
can
can
dig,
Google
too.
my baby. You can Google my baby too.
I
We
bet
gonna
she can
Google
dig.
your
They call it
baby?
dig. She can
surely
dig.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
Die
them,
like
on them.
die like Superman.
But that's a different sport.
But that's an
We
example.
talking
I'm saying
about
example-wise.
we talking about basketball.
But you
Yeah,
have to
basketball,
give, but
yeah.
you have to give exposure. You can't just let the coach do it too.
Yeah.
As a parent, I also make sure my kid is being exposed.
Yeah.
Whether it's sending them to camps, college camps, not these bull crap ass camps. We talking about college camps, TCU day camps with the coaches themselves. Let the coaches see my child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't sit up and have your kids going to these money makers. Is what I call
Money
it.
and mom and
I call
pops.
it money makers.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing,
Hey, hold on.
the other thing.
Dre said he giving out D1 ships to NAIA players. Use the hype.
Use the hype.
You don't let the hype use.
Only. All right, Dre, we hear you, baby. Go ahead.
All right, the other thing that I want to say, man, because 2000, I had a 2016 kid come to me this last week and say, if only me and my dad, if I would just listen to you talk about how important it was to make good grades. I almost started crying to hear this kid tell me that, because for years, well, there have been so many comparisons that I know of that he was involved in. You know what I'm saying? To hear him say he's almost getting kicked right now.
Who is that?
I'm not saying who.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't want to do that to the kid.
Okay, no, that's cool.
You know, but it almost brought me to tears, dude, because I fought so hard throughout the years of pointing it out, particularly to this kid.
Hey, Paul, let me, I was better than a lot of these kids, man. I was, Mr. Basketball Texas,
No doubt,
had a
no
lot
doubt.
of accolades, and I'm 27 and it's over. I ain't playing basketball no more. I ain't balling. I ain't making these millions of dollars, but I got a master's college degree.
That's
And
right.
I got a chance to make some real money, do some real stuff.
At Duncanville High School.
But nah, man, they got that school. The degree is the main thing, man. Get that paper, because they can never take it away from you. If they got a chance, the kid get some more paper, another degree. Stay in school. The ball will stop bouncing.
When Sean and Big Raj was in high school, I can guarantee they were pro a million times. A million times, I guarantee you.
And I can tell you this, and I can guarantee you this, and Roger, when he come in the studio, because he will come in the studio, because I was afraid he was going to put a ball in his hand.
Yeah.
It made him a real player.
You and Dre gonna be fighting over that one, but go ahead.
No,
you're not.
Dre will tell you.
Oh, okay.
He'll call it. Dre, call in, man. I gave out the number. He'll tell you. But anyway, I always told Roger, remember everybody was talking about him being a four-man and five-man.
Right.
I said, Roger, if you just play basketball and be a basketball player, somebody's gonna recruit you as a basketball player. You ain't gotta worry about no position, just hoop. And that's why I always taught am I right? I always taught everybody to be a basketball player.
Right.
And so I still remember I was going down 635, I'm talking to Roger. I said, say, dude, what make you choose Oklahoma State? You said. I'm like, something. I said, I ain't know you. He said, the coach said, I'm recruiting you as a basketball player. And you told me I'll be recruited as a basketball player.
That's good stuff there.
You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all need to just teach these kids to be basketball players, and it doesn't matter what. And Roger finished from North Texas.
Yeah.
Had a much better career
That's right.
at North Texas than he did
At
Oklahoma State, as well as Sean from Texas to SMU. Had a much better career.
No doubt.
So it's not a bad thing to go to I ain't gonna say lesser school, but another school
Right.
than what your parents think. The main goal, I'm telling you,
Is
man,
that piece of paper?
that's it. And here's the deal: the shit done got so global now.
Right.
Some of y'all ain't working hard enough to get that damn scholarship that you think you want.
Yeah.
Because tell me this: why is this 800 kids last year changed Division I schools? Nobody tell me that.
We'll have a show about that coming
Yeah,
soon.
okay.
I can give you a whole list of that, but that'd be too long to talk about that tonight.
Okay.
My point in bringing this up is coaches, AAU directors, parents have gotten so into developing pros. You know what I'm saying? Instead of developing positive citizens, you know, for the future. You know what I'm saying? You know, providing a vehicle for them to eventually stop sponsoring. We don't do enough talking about that. Right. And even though I did that, and I did it religiously on the thing called Texas Round Ball, right? And people say, oh, that dude just bashing kids and all that. And now I'm hearing these kind of stories from these same kids come to me and saying, oh, how I wish I would listen and not listen to my own. So I'm trying to tell you, kids, you got your own, you have your mind to make your decision for yourself. Stop other people make these decisions for you. I ain't the only one. Because you say some stuff. I'm sure, Trey, you say some stuff. I mean, there are a lot of people out here that's saying the same message that I'm religiously pounding in.
I'm going to say this, and I went through this a lot. As coaches and as mentors, as Dre called it, we
Go ahead, get it out before you get him in, huh?
I don't know. You can't get it out.
You can't get it out
because I know Dre called it.
It's gonna miss it.
Get him down.
What's up, Dre? You on? Dre.
Dre, what up? Dre, what up, baby?
Huh?
Dre, what up?
What up, though?
What's going on, man? That's Lil Sean speaking to you. What's happening, baby? What you got to say?
Oh,
I was just gonna
I got to say.
His dad name Sean.
but he's
Listen, we listening to Paul Miranda right now.
Love you, Dre.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You PG-13 on my own XM radio. Let me know.
You good.
I believe when I spearheaded the Pride Prep Everybody Come to the Nation meeting, we had people like the DeSoto people, parents, kissing now, because I'm looking at Marquise Bowden.
Okay.
Oh, that gave me Marquise Bowden in the 8th grade where we'd be right now. Woo!
Hey, Dre, if who would have gave you Marquise Bowden in the 8th grade?
Woo! Woo! They'd have gave him to me.
If who would have gave him to you, Dre?
He said they.
Who is they?
You know he gonna talk.
The basketball guys.
Oh, okay. The basketball, I got it.
Because the basketball haters like Paul Miranda. The basketball haters. You know what I'll sit back and look at?
What's that?
I sit back and look at all the kids that I used to try to get, and the ones that I had to sneak and get, like Ken Evans, and sit up there, and I'll be like, dang, if they would have just all let me just, Paul Miranda would have just gave me all their numbers like he gave me Dan Ferguson, we would have a day right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, right. We have, man, that basketball will be off the chain.
So who hey, Dre.
Everybody want people. Everybody.
Hey, Dre. Times Ferguson number. Big Sean.
Who gave who?
Who gave Big Sean?
No, he had.
Hey, he was in the running too.
Oh, he had.
No, but here's the deal. One. Now listen. One. She came over and got that recruitment field for Rose. Couldn't nobody compare. You can't. At that time, Rose was at the highest point.
Yes, he was. He was.
You couldn't compare. Remember, Rose had Young and Reckless on deck, Baller's Life on deck, LRG on deck. I mean, if it wasn't for Rose, you wouldn't even have Baller's Life.
So, hey, I got a question. Who's basketball?
Oh, that's Willis said Roger, he was dealing with the red. I was talking about the bad. And man, I go to the room and you put a
The neck bird,
We went up, I'm like, man, hey, you thing pretty fun. Next thing I know, when he went back, that's when he got shipped to Joe. Got the call, he got shipped to Joe Keller. I had to pull my woogie wook on him. And then he got with Sean. And then Sean had a tournament in Kansas City. Kansas City Keys tournament.
Yep.
And I drove up there and I seen all that hustling there. And I said, what the heck? Oh, let me get up in this thing. So what I did was, I was in Kansas. Man, you remember, Sean remember. Sean.
I remember.
I was driving, what was I doing? Driving from Kansas to Dallas every weekend. What?
Yeah,
I remember.
Every weekend.
Every weekend I was up in the house. I said, okay, we're going to see what's going on. And then guess what happened? Get off for work. Told the mother, cash me out. I'm moving to Dallas. I got some more money to get.
He did.
I was out there the next day. Hey, remember, hey, how many kids was there in the apartment, Sean?
About, wasn't it?
Hey, about 10 of us, and I'm laid off. Evelyn and shut up business down, and we sitting up there going to AU National. How many kids I take, John?
We had about, 10, 15?
I had about 15 passengers of van, because there was like 9 of us, and they was all little kids. They didn't know what the hell was going on. Now look at them. Now they teachers, doctors, and lawyers.
Hey, Dre, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Man, no problem, man. Anytime y'all want to hear about the real world, y'all just call me, because that's just stuff they doing out y'all. So, Paul, get off the stage. You said.
Hey, you can't get.
Paul even said I was getting money from agents. My name ain't on that paperwork.
Hey, Dre. Hey, you the corroborator, man. What you talking about? You the corroborator.
Wait a minute. Then they said all mine was going to be dummies, and they all got degrees in the new.
Hey, hold on, Dre.
I didn't say that.
All of them ain't got no damn degrees. Shit. He ain't got no degree. He got plenty of damn money. Hey, Terrence Ferguson ain't got no degree. That's the degree, Jackie.
He'll get it.
Do he have one? He's still in school, right?
Jordan Mickey? No, he went to Miami Heat.
Okay. Hey, Dre, you have.
That was Jazz.
Oh, Jordan Mickey. Okay, yeah.
But that was Jazz guy, though.
But that was Jazz dude, man. And I remember trying to get it from Jazz. I had several.
Hey,
Check him out.
What you say?
Jordan Mickey said, partner, y'all better go look at that baby birthday class who used to play with Jordan Mickey, Samba, Kendra Head,
we just had that conversation, with the Urban guys, and Brother James was telling us all about it. So,
hey, I'll say,
but y'all didn't get to. Y'all probably got Swift. Y'all got.
I don't like to jump in here.
Say the Bible.
Hey, Dre. I remember them cats niggas in high school when I had Jordan Mason.
Exactly. And guess what?
And
Jordan Mickey and Clark came over to deep crap before we talked about.
Yeah, he got that.
Still Jazz. Yeah, they were still Jazz.
But what I'm trying to say is I beat the shit out of them in one of them English tournaments when they had them cats. That's all I was saying, man. When I had Jordan Mason, Jalal Hornby, Michael King, Carl Person, LeBron Willis.
Hey, that's another one they talking about. So July when he went to Prime Prep, but July he met the man there.
Yeah, he was. He did go to. He went to Grace. Oh, he went to Grace Prep.
He went to Grace. He ain't go to Prime.
Yeah, I remember you took him from me. But hey, we ain't
all I want to know is this: why haven't the black community in Dallas said anything to Brett Fake? Did y'all know Brett Ship?
Yeah, he resigned from there.
Brett Ship stood out our doors talking about our kids feel humiliated instead of coming to us and seeing what we was doing.
and get set up there, but all our kids is what? In school. Bang. It's one-to-one. Let me give y'all the shock of the world. Whoever didn't go to college is going to college anyway. Have you ever heard of it? I gotta see it out here.
Hey, Dre. Hey, Dre, we got to get you next Monday, man. You got to call back in, bro.
No, bro, that's my own show. Y'all got to get the real shit. Y'all got to get y'all real.
All right, dog.
Hey, we appreciate it, Dre, man. Love you, bro. That dude crazy. Hey, man. We're gonna take a quick break. And we're gonna come back with some football talk. We gotta get some football talk. We're gonna hear from Bo on this football talk. And we're gonna hear from Sean Williams. You listen to this National Access Show on I Am Royalty Radio.
I know, Brandon. When today?
We got short time.
I know.
You just put him on your time, bro.
Yeah. You know how Dre is, right?
You remember everything.
I remember they kicked the last month. Now that was 6th grade, right? Now second from. So you don't remember? You don't remember that big Texas Legends? In the 1 year,
I didn't even tell you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Y'all got one time though.
Yeah, but that was the 8th grade year. Yeah, but I'm saying before that, that 7th grade year, we all had y'all there. Sean ran from. Remember y'all lost and then we beat the shit out of Arkansas. I'm like, God damn it, I wish they would have won that game.
6th grade.
Wow.
Big D. Like it was that fight with he was out somewhere at 4. It was Big D.
You told me.
No, Big D. Like someone on that bird. It was 4. It was 6th grade. It was like maybe the first or second time we played against.
Oh, Jay got mine. I still got y'all on video, bro. You feel great. You, Lil Jared, Allen Killer, Trey, they, all y'all in the 5th playing basketball. I swear to God, y'all on video. Yeah, you gonna laugh. Because all y'all in 5th grade, and you can see how y'all played in high school the same way. You were sitting on the fucking floor. Remember that time? Oh man, motherfucker scored. He's sitting on the goddamn floor.
I just kept getting mad because he always had his best games against us.
Hey, I got a little bit on for the tournament this weekend. The schedule.
Oh, for
Some of the teams.
You're gonna be up tomorrow.
We're going all bouncing, baby. You expect to see me.
Where you gonna be in the morning?
Actually, I'm not getting out there until about like 2 o'clock.
I got grandbabies to do.
I got practice. I'm trying to
Junior elite player 1.
Oh, they do?
We practice 10 to 12.
I had to grab my grandbaby and run like 2 years. In 3 months.
You know, Dominique and Vaughn, them old Texas Dream days.
You got to sit
So
on
you're
the
not playing Saturday.
My first tournament in Houston.
You right with the defenders? That's
Well, not DFW. So, Dawes, Nolan Jeffs. I say 6 or 6. If I honestly know if he just get his feet quicker, that'd be better because he picked up.
He's not trying to get nobody in. He's not trying to get nobody. I know that. That's why I'm just like the Reds coach, the new Reds coach. I'm like Carlos. I hit him up and he was just like, before he got the job, he said, me sense. I'm just like, so you gonna let Marcel play over you? And y'all didn't even like how? Like, I was like, all right, cool. But I know, but you know what? I know what's real. I know what's really cool. And I ain't gonna go too much into it.
You can't tell me something I already know.
It's something with me and Frankie.
I already know.
And you know what? Frankie is so mad.
It's like this. Frankie don't like you when I don't anything.
I know. And Frankie don't like me because of what he thinks happened at flag football. So I'm gonna tell you the story. So we go out there. We play. We're supposed to play his team. They're coming back from a tournament late. Well, other teams that went to that same tournament came back on time. They got there late. So the rest was just like, game over, they moved to the next round.
Hey, well, welcome back. Listen to Dish Sports Access Show on I Am Royalty Radio. Hey, man, you can follow us on Facebook at Dish Sports Access. You can follow us on Instagram at Dish Sports. Also on Twitter at Dish SA. And what's your handle on Twitter?
Paul M. The Real Talk.
And also,
wait a minute, I'm sorry.
You don't know the damn.
I actually don't even know.
When the old dude get his handle, we'll get that shout out. Hey, man, if y'all want to call in, man, 972-591-8636.
Yeah, that's it.
What was it?
Paul M. At Paul M. The Real Talk.
At Paul M. The Real Talk.
Real Talk.
You got me sound like I'm in trouble.
At Bo Stallion 50.
Okay, if you want to reach out to Bo on Twitter, it's at Bo what? What is it? Bo
Stallion?
At Bo Stallion 50. Okay. Sean, you have a Twitter handle?
I don't even know it though. Hold on.
When Sean get his Twitter handle, we'll give that out.
AV the Kid got one. AV the Kid got one, and it's simple as AV the Kid. That's it.
AV the Kid Twitter handle is at AV the Kid. So you got Twitter handle?
What I got, Sean_Williams 2.
Okay, Sean Williams, Sean_Williams
2.
The
number 2.
At
the
Trey,
number 2.
At Trey Deuce Deuce.
At Trey Deuce Deuce.
So you got
That's
one.
everybody Twitter handle.
You got Twitter.
I just told you mine. At Dishnet SA. That's mine.
Ain't no person.
Ain't no. We ain't doing that. Hey man, we got Trey with Trey Analytical Corner in the building.
Yo, what up?
We also got AV the Kid, the Insider.
In the building.
Paul, the Real Talk Guru.
What up?
Hey man, we got special guest Bo Brown in the building. Also we got the great young Sean Williams in the building. Duncanville's own, SMU own. I ain't gonna say Texas.
Because he ain't little.
I only say little because his dad, they have the same name.
I'm 5'6", you look like a tree to me.
He's 6'7".
Okay, but I'm 5'6".
And that's another thing when everybody says, when Paul was talking about these 6 foot under guard, he's a 6'7" guard, people. You got to be tall. Anyway, hey man, we're gonna jump in here real quick. We gotta talk. Hold on, we got a tournament coming on.
We got a tournament coming on.
Okay, go ahead, Paul.
I gotta give a shout out to Vonzel and YGC.
What's
36. They have their tournament at Boswell High School, man. That address. 58 West Bailey, 5805 West Bailey, Boswell Road, Fort Worth, Texas, 76179. Now, other than their team, some of the top teams that's going to be there, Drive Nation, 17U. I'm looking forward to seeing them. There you go, Jermaine.
16.
And Mo Williams. And the 16s there, I'm sorry.
Mo Williams with him now, or they should?
Yeah, they combined it.
They combined. They combined. They together. Game Face Elite is here, 17s and 16s. The Texas Titans, 16U. Looking forward to seeing it. All Arkansas Red, 17U. The Seawolves, y'all.
What?
Low is back.
He back.
Low got some heat, man. He got some heat.
Low,
Low got some heat, some real heat.
Greg Brown
and Truth
is another 2020 player. That, hey man, a lot of these guys ain't giving no high school rankings love to him like he needs it. I'm telling you right now, I love RJ, but RJ's my dude. They family to me. But Brown, hey, that dude is 6'9".
Low. I got into it with Low because he was talking shit to LaShawn in the game. You remember that?
I remember that.
You running down the court and started messing, and that's the first time I ever seen Big Sean get mad about anything. But he was like, "No, you don't talk to my goddamn son like that." So Low, don't fucking.
I'm not.
Hey, look, I got love for you. Hey, Greg Brown, the truth. All right.
What's up, Low? I ain't gonna let no shout out the hood. Didn't you flick him off?
I probably did.
Yeah, hey, you hit a 3 right in front of him, turned around, and I was sitting on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I was right there. I seen it all.
He also got the point guard for Allen, Isaiah Stevens.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling you, he's a youngster, 2019 kid, I do believe. They're loaded, man. I'm gonna let y'all, see this team before I get to really talking
They
on
still
it.
the Seawolves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
BMM Elite, that's going to be interesting to see without Duncan Powell, with them Quay Adger from Capel, 6'7"
What's
kid,
the name of it?
sophomore. BMM Elite, basketball means more. New program. They had Duncan Powell with them, but Duncan went to Urban. They have a kid by the name of one of my favorite white boys. I got to keep me a white boy on my team, right? And I'm pulling. Here's my new Drew Timmy. If y'all remember, I'm the one that brought you. See these names I bring people. See why that track is. See why they. All right.
I've been in this just as long as you have, so go ahead. Keep going.
That's not the comment.
Hey, you know what I like? You know what I like? What
That's
you
like
just
one of
said.
them Pee Wee Herman jokes,
Hey.
man. I know you all, but one of mine. Come on, dude.
Hey, you know what I like? What you just said?
What did I say?
You said somebody went to Urban. Back when I was getting kids, me and Coach Pat done stole our kids. They're not stealing kids no more. They go into the organization.
I ain't in there.
I'm just making sure.
I wasn't in it back then when they said that about you. I ain't in there now.
Alright,
Somehow it ended up happening.
Okay.
But my white guy out of Flower Mound, man, I'm telling y'all need to remember this kid's name. Now I'm drawing a blank on who it was.
Yeah, 6'10" white boy. I know you're talking about. He can shoot.
Oh my God. Y'all got me on something
Yeah,
else
that's
right now. I
nigga
forgot
play.
my
That's
kid's
nigga
name,
play.
man. Y'all, for Flower Mound. He goes to Flower Mound High School. And I got his picture in my head, got his hair on.
I had the best white kid up out of Flower Mound, Corndale. 6'9", 6'10", white boy Zach. I call him White Zach.
Loner. Caleb Loner. Is it?
Yes, Caleb. It's Caleb the first
Caleb
one.
Loner? Yeah, Caleb Loner. Lohner. I don't know how I drew a blank on that. But Caleb Loner, 6'7", white guy, he gets on the elevator truck. Hey, Pat, he gets on the elevator.
He can get up.
What? I'm telling you, dude.
And he was at BML?
Yeah, BNM Elite. And Brian Nowicki,
That's my baby's best friend.
that's his name, the coach. Real good dude, man.
I thought you didn't have side. Excuse me, bro. I thought you didn't have side.
We talking about Tyreek. We talking about Tyreek.
Who's Tyreek?
Capel.
Tyree got it.
Okay.
Yeah, wrong too.
I'm just.
Who is Tyreek?
That's my daughter.
Are you talking about mom?
Thank you.
Tariq Amon?
Thank you.
Tariq
Me
Amon?
and his mom and dad is friends.
What's the boy like?
Okay, but you still having a side conversation
Okay.
from when Paul
I'm
having his
sorry. I
basketball
apologize.
stuff.
It is basketball.
Go ahead, Paul, so we get to this foot.
Moody Elite. I said the Seawolves, Oklahoma, pretty much come down with some pretty good kids. Dynasty 17U, that's to the group.
Is that
You know,
what's the dynasty here now?
DeBoer, the guy that UTA guy.
Oh, okay, okay.
The Heads Up Foundation.
Okay.
Him.
Go on, 3 years out.
The one that put the video about the Duncanville DeSoto fight.
Oh, okay, him.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway, so those are Pro Skills is also going to be in. I don't know if Pro Skills 17U is in there. Yeah, and that's what I'm waiting to see, man. Jeff Webster been kind of on the low.
Jeff still with them?
I mean, I can call Mello and ask him.
He's the guy.
Oh, you know,
Oh, I know all that.
you know Pro Skill?
Oh, yeah.
West Side Bulls is in it.
I make
So,
phone calls.
bunch of 17U teams that what's his protege? 16U supposed to be pretty good. So anyway, those are some of the interesting teams that I want to see. I will be there Saturday and Sunday. So Boswell, I don't know if you're ready for me, but the Real Talk Nation is gonna be in that building. How you say it?
in the building.
This is how we do it. Come on with your football.
All right. Hey, man, we're gonna.
I'm gonna talk about that.
Oh, he said
We're gonna try.
Special thing going
My
on.
bad, bro.
Hey, that's my phone.
No,
I know I don't hear a phone ringing on my show.
You was seen now. You
Hey,
got all times and earlier.
Hey, man, we're gonna jump in here with AV, the kid with he wanna talk about reasonable slavery.
Nah,
Combine?
the combine, as I go into it, and I went through a little bit of it, I kind of looked at it as watching through the combine, and then it was funny because I was going through history stuff, and you know, it's a lot of things going on, black, white, things like that nature. So I kind of looked at it and I was just like, you know, you got a lot of African Americans that play football. Obviously, we dominate the sport. Don't get me wrong. There's some white guys on the field that can play. At the end of the day, I was looking at it and I kind of was looking back and I seen a picture that was sent to me on Twitter, and it showed back in the day when African Americans was being sold for slaves, they had to be weight checked, they had to be height checked, because depending on how you were, depending on how much money you was worth, as far as, you know, to the owner of the master, as you want to put it. Right. So as I looked at it and I kept looking, I was just like, the combine kind of resembles some of that if you really look at it.
True, that's true.
And I can say that I kind of experienced a little bit because when we had our pro day, you know, they did the same thing. They did fingers, and this might not even just be in NFL. I'm pretty sure basketball, they do the same thing with combine. They do, you know, they measure your height, your weight, that eyeball test type of thing. And it's kind of like, based on those features, kind of gives you that eyeball test of, you know, will he fit? Can he do this? Can he do that? Because if you think about it, when you look at Tom Brady, when Tom Brady was in the combine, Tom Brady was a slouch. He was, 6'4"? He was a lanky, just bad built guy. And he went to round 7?
6 rounds.
6 rounds? 6 rounds?
That's the reason why.
And then you turn around and you got these athletes like Saquon Barkley, who 6 foot, 230, built like a horse, running like a horse. He about to go get picked first. So the way I was looking around, it was real interesting to me to see how you can compare those two things, because in the world nowadays we got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know if I'm the only one that saw it that way. Because when you look at the combine, I'm telling you, they check your height. You stand there, you literally are standing there. They strip you down to your tights, and you're standing in line waiting to be measured. So in my mind, I'm just like, And then we had that whole thing with Kaepernick. We had the whole organization with owners. So it was a whole, it kind of hit me to look at it that way, because it made me realize and think like history repeats itself. Now I'm not saying it's slavery or this, that, and the other, because well, no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I got it. But I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that in the sense because of the fact that these players are getting paid money, millions of dollars. But at the same time, exactly. But at the same, these owners feel like if I tell you to do something because I own you, and call them. Boy he got with an agent, and he was an AV. You know, I got this agent. He doing real good for me. I'm gonna hook you up with him. I called the agent on the phone. He was from Adam and Eve. Didn't know any of the accolades I had. No 40 times, no nothing. He said the first thing he said, I say play corner. I play a little receiver. You know, this, that, and that. The next question that came out of his mouth was, "How tall are you?" When I said 5'6". Now he ain't hang up. He was more polite. He ain't like out of respect. He was just like, "Okay, cool. I got your info, and I give you a call." Never called ever again. So I mean, that eyeball test sitting next to Williams now, he's making me look like a little kid for real.
This is Cal Marley, my nose guard. When he came to me, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on one second. This is Cal Marley, my nose guard, right? That's it. When he came to me.
Baseball.
That's my nose guard that came to me.
Okay.
He's 6'5". On here, probably what, 320. But this is my nose guard that's getting to go play in China. This is my nose guard now, and this is how I develop my players.
Okay, I see.
In 1 year, this is what I. This is my Cal Marley when he came to me. to go to China. This is him now.
That's all right there.
I don't play. I'm just stopping by.
We might have to come to your workout. Hey, man, we're going to move on, and I want to start this off with Coach Sean, man. It's about Portland versus Houston last night. I don't know if you watched that.
Nah, I ain't get to see it. I was asleep.
But you know.
Terrible.
He had to work.
Oh.
What I want to know, who has the better dynamic duos? You got James Harden and Chris Paul, and then for Portland, you have Damian Lillard and
nobody else.
No.
CJ
McCollum, yeah. So, and I'm asking this because
He shows up here.
one, I like both of them.
Right.
I'm not a big Paul or James Harden fan at all.
Right.
But I saw some stuff last night. I want to know what you think about those four guards.
Man, as a coach, it's hard for me to rock with Harden, man. He gonna get the MVP this year. He nice with the defense on defense, man. It's hard. He the MVP right now. I ain't gonna hate on him.
Yeah.
He doing his thing. The Rockets got a good team, but yeah, the defense, man. And Paul, I ain't a Paul fan either, man. He likes to pound the air out that ball, man. And, But they both talented. But I have to pick up Portland.
You like, and in all this time, I had never. CJ McCollum, right?
Right. CJ McCollum.
What he said about Harden, I don't like Harden because of the defense.
Yeah.
And Paul is.
Also, guys, we slipped the other night, man. Just hard. Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
I saw that.
You said that. Who else said Gray Harden?
I said that.
You said Gray Harden?
Yeah, I like it.
He is Memphis.
He is Memphis, and I love Penny. I posted something on Facebook the other day about who the greatest player, who would have been the greatest player if they hadn't gotten hurt. And I say Penny Hardaway because he's one of my favorites.
Right.
But I'm not sure if he's ready to coach a college team like that.
Man, let me tell you something.
One, because I seen how he run his AAU team.
Right.
And it wasn't like
what?
He had some good players.
Great players.
Yeah, he has some hell of a players.
Penny can coach, man.
He can coach, right?
Penny not bad, man.
I seen him in Arkansas.
I remember with Glosson when he had the district Glosson. Yeah, Penny.
Yeah. I just don't.
Anytime
I gotta see it, man.
Anytime you letting the 6'8" and 6'9" rock on the ball, like he's doing and putting them in isolations and AU ball and stuff. I don't give a damn what you talking about, Pat. That dude can coach, bro. And he ran an organization.
He can coach because he did what?
I mean, that's just part of it. You know.
No, I'm just saying. What did you say?
He let his 6'8" and 6'9" ISOs like that, man, like they're in the league for real. And he prepped them for exactly what he's supposed to be prepping them for. Yeah. The league. Now, I don't know if they're gonna get there or not right now. It look like they're struggling on that next level right now. I don't know.
But he did a great job with that AU organization. But I'm telling you, with the coaching part, man, I'm telling you,
you just can't. Nobody coach but Pat Willis.
And what I'm hearing
I'm just saying. It's just like can't nobody pick like me. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
People try to say they can pick them like I can pick them. Then I got to tell him, no, you can't pick him like me. So I get where you're coming on that. I get where you're coming.
No, I want him to do well.
Right.
I'm just concerned if he's gonna be able to handle it. Who he gonna get to run beside him? Because that's in college.
At a word on the street, you get my mentor Larry Brown might be coming with
us. Yes, Larry's gonna be involved. Yes, he is.
Okay.
No, that's a great thing.
As a young coach, you have to do that.
But will that undermine him though?
No.
You think people? Do you think people will slate him because of that?
No, he's very strong.
Larry, Penny a different breed of person now, yeah. The way he runs his organizations, and you got to understand something. Coaching really ain't coaching these days. It's like what I said a few weeks ago about this high school. They want to go back to the Phil McNeely days.
The what?
The Phil McNeely days. Well, guess what? It wasn't that Phil, and I hate to say this because you're here.
He wasn't a good coach.
It wasn't him. He was a great X and O's coach.
No,
I've been waiting for
let's
this.
make sure we understand that.
I know how you feel about it.
I know.
He's not a Coach Dyer that wins with anything. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on and say that.
I ain't saying I love Dyer.
Yeah. He wins with anything that comes to his table.
That's true.
But he got some help too. All coaches.
No,
and
you
that's
gotta have
the
players.
thing. This is the thing that I've been saying. This is my point I'm trying to get across. Coaches today gotta have that guy to be able to help bring.
Without a doubt.
Because they can't recruit.
No, we don't do
so you better have somebody that know how to help get you some people.
No, you gotta have somebody next to somebody.
And sit next to somebody, sit next to the man playing the piccolo.
Yeah.
You gotta have that guy. And that's why I say, Duncanville, pay attention. The crazy fool they called it earlier?
Rose,
Jose, right?
Yeah.
He was a big part of that team.
Yeah.
He brought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna point the fingers at too many other schools, SOC, they had guys, because, we know SOC had a lot of DeSoto kids, and they run. Keith Frazier was Irvin MacArthur.
He's Irvin High School, yeah, he's Irvin High School.
You know what
You
I'm
said
saying?
SOC had DeSoto kids or DeSoto had SOC kids?
It was, no,
Dun, dun, dun.
both, the other way around, bro. Now, one thing about DeSoto.
Hell no.
Bobo
DeSoto got some of SOC kids that come to DeSoto. Remember Bobo?
He lives in DeSoto, man.
But he was going to SOC.
Did you just
Did you
validate
listen to
exactly what I
DeSoto?
just said? And I realized you just validated exactly what I
I
just said.
Okay.
Our bus driver crashed in the bus.
Some people just want to argue. And not hear their own message.
Somebody do.
Dads like Sean that win state championships, we go out and try to make sure we gonna get that state championship. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have those kind of guys in your program. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put this out there. Now I don't know how great this is gonna resonate with the fine people of Duncanville, but I remember when Jules, my son, was in the 3rd, 4th grade. I sent Coach Dyer a picture of 3 kids. One of them happened to be my son. The other one happened to be Marquise Bolden. The other one happened to be Tristan Wallace. And I said, hey, it's gonna be this is gonna be a state championship team between these 3 guys right there. I got a picture again right now of my youngest 8-year-old right now with
You got an 8-year-old?
oh yeah.
Oh, you better watch it.
Hey, what you talking about? I told you brother man, dog. Don't let the yellow skin fool you, Pat.
That old school dude still putting it down.
Hey, so look here.
Don't look at me talking about so bad. Bo ain't producing no more.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Hey, you don't want you to produce nothing.
Oh, Tuesday is Wednesday.
All day.
Hold on, let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. All right. So I'm trying to send, because I live in Duncanville, for those of y'all that don't know.
Well,
I really live in Duncanville. Hold on, baby girl. I got a picture right down I'm getting ready to send of the next Marquise. Right? This kid is already up to my neck almost.
3rd grade?
3rd grade. Wow. And I got another kid that's just as tough, a little, probably just a little bit short. I showed you the picture already, Sean. And I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna stay in Duncanville. And the reason why Jules ended up in DeSoto was because Phil McNeely left, and I didn't kind of like the coach that was there. We're not gonna say no name right now. All right, we're gonna let that go. I mean, it's not that I didn't like him. Now, it turns out, as I watched him coach throughout these years now, he ended up being a pretty good coach.
Right.
When I saw the weight room, it was way different than what Dyer was doing. And I knew I had to, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about you small kids. See, I knew I had to get my son beefed up when he came to high school. You know what I'm saying? We didn't play that. I had my plan. Some of you parents need to have that same kind of plan. But we'll get back to what I'm saying. See, I'm trying to decide right now, am I going to send the next Jules, Marquise, and Boss to Duncanville or not?
Hey,
it's all
if Sean
contingent
Williams,
if Sean Williams is the coach, we ain't moving nowhere, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying right now, Duncanville, please help me in my future gas money that I got to spend, because it was hell going back and forth to DeSoto until Jules. And Jules didn't even want to drive to his senior year, y'all.
For real? Huh? I taught Trey how to drive at
Now, he knew how to drive.
For real?
Hold on. He knew how to drive. He just didn't really want to. He didn't care about it.
Man,
I told you I had a special kid.
You ain't lying. I love him. I can't wait till you come in here, man. Y'all love it.
So, but that's what I'm trying to decide. So, Duncanville, if you listening tonight, help me help you. I don't give a damn. Hire this young fella right here, because not only does he have a younger group that's coming up, he can get the group down. Because we all in this family thing together. Here with Sean Williams group, Texas Select, your daddy stuff. And I'll never forget the experience that I got while under there. Never. You know what I'm saying? I tell Sean that sometimes he thinks I'm playing with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I do bullshit a lot.
Right,
Right? But I mean it from the heart. You know, hey man, and he called me. We talked. I said, man, if they leave that decision up to me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get a nice young coach. You know what I'm saying? And ain't trying to use this as the next skipping stone to get to somewhere else.
Right.
This is his home.
That's where you want to be.
You know what I'm saying? And he played for
and then,
your so.
And I just and it just came to my head. I just thought I know we gotta go. And if you take some of that Coach Pat Way shit,
for sure.
He'll be there a while.
I'm already using the Coach Pat Way.
Man,
you gotta use that Coach Pat Way.
No, that was about to be slid in.
Hey man, we want to give a special thanks to Bo Brown.
Yes.
And Sean Williams for being our first time guest host.
I will be back.
Oh yeah, you gotta come back in. I told you, I called you before we started this show.
Right.
I gotta have that duo with you and Raj. I told you the name of that show.
Right.
We gonna do
that's
that.
an interview right there.
That'll be an interview.
We might have to have him on Monday because
Remember he said come back.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
that
remember
hire
he
might
said
be
come back.
happening this
I ain't tell
week.
you to
Then
come
when you
back.
gonna come back, you'll say,
Oh.
you didn't say you was coming back.
That hire might be happening this week, so he might be on Monday.
Hey. You get that call, you coming back. hey man, you listen to This and That Sports Access Show on Iron Royalty Radio. We have had a lot of fun with our guest hosts. We hit some topics. We had some fun phone calls, which was really nice. And hey Sean, we really appreciate it, man.
Much love, man. Much love, man.
We love you to death, even though you're a little rough around the edges.
What's your team again?
Excuse you?
I mean, when you gonna invite us out to the football game?
First
Bo?
of all, none of this is rough.
She got the wave.
She
She got the waves. Everybody see that? She got the waves.
Got your seasick, don't
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what got nobody seasick.
Oh,
Hey, on that note,
hey, it's time to
this
go.
next show, we are out of
It's
here.
time to go.
10 o'clock. We'll be back Monday at 8 p.m. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Monday night.
I can never get away from
Hey, you got Bound, Body and Mind tomorrow night on I Am Royalty Radio, 8 to 10. Tune in. Oh, the play. We got the play Saturday. If you're not doing anything, start at 10:30.
Is them jeans gonna be in them jeans?
Them jeans.
Hey, man. I don't know who them G's are. But
You know who them jeans.
You know who that is. They named
Hey.
No, I didn't know I didn't.
Well, you was in sick.
Time today, them G's. Let's say who it is. Turn it off.
And Tyler, that's what
No, I didn't.
And shout out to
And to answer your question, North Texas Savages.
Okay.
Oh, no. Hey, she
Yeah, shout out
gonna
to-
invite us out to a game, too.
Yeah, I want to go.
When y'all saw it?
We've been started. I'm undefeated right now. Yeah.
I want to come.
I'm 3-0 right now.
Sean
Y'all
said
play
you
the
gonna
Wranglers.
invite
Y'all play the Wranglers?
No, they folded.
Oh.
And by the way, they never could beat me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can't.
Tore them up every time. But anyway. But we play this Saturday at the Fair Park.
Do y'all play next Saturday?
We play next
Everybody-
Saturday also. Yes.
So can we get tickets?
I
What do we get?
will give you tickets.
For next Saturday.
What time?
Yeah.
How many we get? I gotta get it on tape.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
How many got nominated?
Hey, Bell, you better tell me I'm the queen of that stadium.
Oh yeah. I
Do
thought
we-
you about
do
to
we-
charge me up. My fault.
Do we get press passes? Do we get no, what's it called?
You want to be on the
suites?
you
We
wanna
don't
be-
want
Nah, you don't want
to
to be on the suite, bro. You want to be like right there,
You wanna
like
be on
right
the-
on the
Right
field.
on the field.
You wanna be on the field?
I will give you a box.
You on the field. So that way if somebody
Next
flip
Saturday.
over, you can be like,
Don't put me in
ooh.
your lap.
Yeah,
Knock him in your lap.
bro.
Oh,
Arena,
you talking
yeah,
I got a
arena.
bad head.
Nah, man.
It ain't like it lingerie football. Hey man, you listen to
You know
this
what? You're
sports
going to
access.
hate all your life, ain't you?
I probably will. Hey, you listen to this next sports access show on Iron Royalty Radio. We be back Monday night. Peace.
Shout out to Grant Hill, who is the best player who got hurt.
In the
Thank
building.
you, man. No.
No more second place, guys.
Huh?
No, you say
He said Penny.
that post I put on
He
Facebook.
said he put
I'm gonna
Penny
run Penny
in
too,
there.
though.
Yeah,
Penny.
they act like they don't realize how good Penny was, man.
I love him.
Can't
Nobody know how good
You
Penny
can't
was.
deny Grant, though. Grant? How you? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I ain't trying to deny Grant or nobody like Grant.
You know why? Because Grant kept playing. Grant kept playing later, so you seen some more Grant that wasn't really working his
Disrespect
basketball.
against the
still was
Hey, I want to invite you to the party.
I am 5'6", 265. Ain't no one.
That's exactly what I think. And I'm 5'7".
I keep trying to tell people that.
Okay, 5'6" and a half. Yeah, I bitch 265. So shit.
I can't. Yeah, man, you just said you was weak the other day.